Hello everyone. I'm Vicki Howell, founder and creative director of YarnYAY, a subscription and curated box company for knitters and crocheters. And I am just so honored and thrilled to still be here because May 2023 marks our 5-year anniversary for YarnYAY. So we are really trying to celebrate the entire year with all kinds of fun stuff. We've launched a bunch of things. We will continue to, but every year for our actual inaugural box, we like to do some extra special things. And I hope that you'll agree that our 5th anniversary box is no different. So I'm going to do a big reveal, as I always do. But first I want to start with the box. This is sort of, we have been using white boxes. We got a new logo designed by Julia Medill for our 5-year anniversary, but we've been printing them on white boxes. I wanted to do them on aqua as just a special shout out to our very first boxes that were aqua. And also, it's my signature color. So we've got special boxes coming your way. Why talk about packaging? I don't know, because packaging makes me happy. But I'm sure that you're all wondering what's actually in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? All right, so this year, I wanted to work with as many friends as possible. I mean, I like to do that all the time, but I also like to balance it with meeting up with new people and highlighting as many small businesses as I can on a monthly basis. We are a rising tide business, so I believe that if we all support one another and talk about each other's companies and projects, that we all do better. So my first thing was to go to my friend Emery over at Earth Yarns. So those of you that have been with me for a minute know that I've worked with Earth in the past on a box, oh gosh, maybe a few years ago, but since then they have been producing my own personal line, Montoya Merino and Montoya Merino Light. But I wanted to come back and feature some of their other yarns. They have a newer line out that is really higher end than, well, it's a higher end yarn. It's called 16, and that's because it is 16 micron, which makes it extra fine merino, super soft. And I also, gonna talk over the box, because it's our 5th anniversary and I love a theme, I had a special request. And that request was, can I please, for the first time ever, not just feature one color or maybe a couple colors. Maybe it's not the first time, but it's rarely happened. But I'd like to feature 5 colors. So you will be getting all 5 colors in a special put up that they have done just for us of the Earth Yarn 16 fingering weight yarn in 5 colors that we've selected. I went with this really, well, coral. I just love me some coral, as you can see. I thought royal blue. I've been feeling royal blue a little bit today, as you can see, because I'm not wearing black as I normally do in this dress. So a royal blue, a really like icy lilac. It looks a little grayer on camera than it is. It's a really nice lilac. I always like to throw in a little quirky color to throw things off of just the general classic. So we have this lovely sort of cumin mustardy gold. And then to sort of balance out a nice pale neutral gray. So all together, they make this really fun palette. And since we have a fun palette, I wanted to play with a color technique. So in the past for our boxes, we've worked with mosaic color work, we've worked a little bit with stranded color work, we've of course done stripes, but what we have never done is log cabin knitting and crochet. I really think that log cabin work works the best if you have many colors, and we don't usually get this opportunity, but because we have this special put up that you can only get in this YarnYAY box, our 5th anniversary box, we were able to approach it now. So this month's projects are going to be, or they are, log cabin little drawstring bags made out of these log cabin squares. We're going to explore how to work on these. If you've never worked on log cabin before, this is a great first project. If you're familiar with it, it's a great gift project, like really quick. This method is you work from the center. You start with the centerpiece and then you work out. So you're never working with more than one color at a time, but you build on it. You build and build. So you could just keep going. You can make a top, you can make a pillow, you can make a blanket if you had enough yarn and kept going. I just really love this technique. I think it's super fun. And I've just been really, patchwork. You've heard me talk. If you've been with me again for a minute, you've heard me talk a lot about patchwork being so on trend right now. You're seeing quilted jackets, you're seeing, checkers and blocks like this and just actual quilted fabric everywhere, from high fashion to home decor. It's everywhere. So we really wanted to keep going with that. So I've been thinking about quilts. I've been sort of deep diving there. So this is also inspired by that. So you know that if we do this for our knitters, we also do this for our crocheters. Oh, I should mention that this one is designed by our spring-summer designer in residence, Afifa Saeed. So she designed this one. I designed the companion project, which is the crochet version. I had so much fun with this project. So weird, near 20 years in the industry. And I don't think I'd ever done crochet log cabin. Knitting a bunch of times, crochet, no. It is so fun and adorable. You start with this little granny square right there. Oh wait, I'm gonna take this opportunity to also show you my dedication to sparkle motion. You start with a granny square and then you build on it with straight rows. Super fun. And like I said, start here. If you decide that maybe a bag isn't your gig, you can just keep on going. You can add your own scraps, build on it with different colors of yarn, just really have fun and play with this. And I will be coming back live. I have retired Ask Me Monday, as you know, or may not know. I had a Facebook Live series for almost 8 years, and that was retired earlier this year. No, at the end of last year, excuse me. I'm not bringing that back, but for our 5th anniversary, I'm going to come back to you live in a little thing I'm calling YarnYAY Live. If it goes well, maybe I'll do it monthly, where I do come live, not on Mondays. This one I believe we scheduled for a Thursday, and I will show how to knit and how to crochet a log cabin block. Even if you're not a subscriber, tune in for that, because this is a great literal building block skill. Super excited about that. So again, we've got our Ultra Luxe Extra Fine 16 yarn from Earth. And then we've got projects by myself and by Afifa Saeed. Also, just as a side note, again, if log cabin is not your jam, our gig can't be everybody's gig all of the time. We get it. We also always, every month, send out alternative inspiration projects. Some of them might be some that I've designed or someone else from Team YarnYAY. Some of them might just be patterns that we looked up on Ravelry and we thought, you know what, that would actually look great in this yarn. So we send that out. If you're not already subscribed to our newsletter at yarnyay.com, please do. You get a free pattern just for signing up. And that's where we send those. So those patterns come to you every time in a nice printed full color booklet, but we also send them, and they're usually like boosted up a little bit digitally. That way you can have 2 ways to read them. A lot of folks like to be able to zoom in on their smart tablets or whatever, so we like to send those in. And then if there's any added notes or expanded charts, in this case I don't believe there is, or anything like that, we can add that there. As well as, I just added these this morning, we make it a little more interactive because we add links within them. And when I say links, what I mean is in every booklet, I like to include the name and the info of the companies that you are supporting by supporting YarnYAY on the given month. So this time I added links to each of the business through the digital version so that you can click right through and support them. Also, if you love any of these yarns, or not any of the yarns, if you love this yarn or any of the additional products, go to them. Go to support your local yarn store by buying more Earth 16, or go straight to any of these other businesses. Again, rising tide. Okay, the next thing that is in there is related to this project, so I'm going to go to it. You might have noticed that we had these little ties. I really think that mixing materials in any project does elevate it. It adds an element of interest and texture. It's not necessary in any way, shape, or form, but if we can be a little extra, why not be a little extra, right? So I found a company, it's Leather Cord USA, who does any number of cording. And I found this beautiful, it wasn't even on their website. We benefited from somebody, from a jewelry company's over ordering. And we've got this high-end leather cording. This cording per yard it can range in price for up to like $31 per yard. It's very nice, very high end. We were, thanks to the folks over at Leather Cord USA, we were able to get it affordably enough to fit into a box that is only $38 a month. So super excited about that. You can use this. I believe it's about 28 inches. It's enough to use in this project. If leather's not your thing though, you can use anything that you're into. You could use jute, you could use cotton string, you could knit or crochet a strand. Whatever works for you, we are into. Okay, so we've got our yarn, we've got our patterns, we've got our leather cording, we've got our full color booklet, and again, or maybe I haven't even said this, all you need to do is go to YarnYAY.com and reserve yours now. I always shoot these unboxings on the 3rd of the month. Unless you're a YarnYAY insider, which just means that you get your boxes shipped out before I'm actually doing this, so you don't get to see what's in it. So they get them super early. For all of our regular subscribers, oh, and a side note, if you'd like that, just email support@YarnYAY.com and my girl Karen will hook you up with that. Regular subscribers get their boxes after cards are charged on the 6th. So next week, these boxes will go out. I don't know where I was going with it, but that is that. Oh, I know where I was going with it. If you want to reserve your box so that you can get one right when we send them out, go to YarnYAY.com, and there are several options. You can get month to month, or you can prepay for 3, 6, or 12 months. Saves you a few bucks, saves you up to $50 if you go big and get the year. So if you're into it, cool. Again, YarnYAY.com. All right, our next item is something that's really fun. I've wanted to do one of these for, I don't know why I just got so high in the voice. I've wanted to do these for a while, but I just hadn't found a company and I didn't really have the information I needed. So I'm really happy to show you that I'd like to do a little logo, something especially for our anniversary box. So we took our new logo and we had, let's see, the glossy is hard on this. We had needle minders made, YarnYAY needle minders. So these are magnetic. You can stick them on your knitwork if you like if you have a project that has, a bunch of ends or some ends, like a project like this would. These are great because you can just stick it on your project, or if you're working with thicker yarn, just put it on your project bag. And then when you have to set it down to go do life, you just throw your needle on it, it sticks to it. I had these made specifically with knitters and crocheters in mind, so I had them made bigger than normal so that our large-eyed tapestry needles will stick to them. So YarnYAY, I was gonna say metallic, I mean they are metallic, but magnetic needle minders. All right, that comes. Oh my goodness. Okay, and so our final item, I'm so excited. Again, at the beginning of this, I talked a little bit about wanting to work with friends. So I was really happy when I messaged my friend, Brett Barra, over at Hello Bargello to ask if she would do a little something special for our 5-year anniversary, and she was up for it. So she created a kit just for us and to coordinate color-wise, I don't know if you can tell, a kit just for us for Bargello earrings, or a more gender-inclusive item, a zipper tag. So let me show you what those look like. Well, first I'll show you the kit. So the kit comes with her, always high-quality booklets or brochures, the yarn, the plastic canvas, the findings to make either the earrings or the zipper pull. Again, you do you. Tapestry needle, everything that you need to make one of these items. So the zipper pull looks like this. and you just attach that right on. And then the earrings, let's see, look like this. So cute. I love them. Love them. So fun, and I'm really excited to make them. And as a special anniversary bonus, Brett has agreed to do a subscriber workshop with her tips for successful Bargello embroidery. So if you've never tried Bargello before, this is a fantastic project to get started on. And with Brett's tips, which will be coming later this month, it'll be a Zoom session, so you'll get to ask any questions you want. You got this. Super fun. This is going to be like your new favorite craft if you've never tried it before. It's very addicting. I like to make all of the things that I can this way. So that's it for our really beautiful, I think, anniversary box. Also this month, everybody who subscribes will be automatically entered to win one of 5 prizes. 5, and I told you I love a theme. 5. Any number of things, but it will include a kit from Hello Bargello, a little something from Earth Yarns, and then stuff from YarnYAY, my own personal line, all of the things. So you don't even have to do anything but subscribe at YarnYAY.com to be entered to that. We'll also have other live events. We're launching new products. And for the first time ever, we are opening up the YarnYAY studio for a meet and greet. We rented out this studio for the first time mid-COVID. So it was just never open up, and we just haven't had a chance to do it. And we thought there's no time like a 5th anniversary. So we will have a little pop-up shop where you can buy some other things. We'll have Prosecco. We might have a little snack action, a make and take for stitch markers. And it's in historic Buda, Texas, which is just right next to Austin. Adorable little city with restaurants and wine bars and antique shops, so you could make a day out of it. And I believe that is May 21st from 12 to 5. So all of these things happening. I'm trying to get books in time to do book signing if people want it. All of this stuff and more will be happening to celebrate our 5 years of still standing, which in this economy is no small task. I'm really thrilled. I have the best team. Just a shout out to all of my team YarnYAY. You are the wind beneath my small business wings, as are you, community. Thank you so much for supporting YarnYAY. Again, you can get this box at YarnYAY.com. And if you have any questions at all, post them in the comments section. You can also always email support@YarnYAY.com, and we will get back to you as soon as humanly possible. Thank you. Happy May. Bye.